So if I just close the hole, that's not going to get rid of the whole problem with it hanging down. No.
Sitting in his plastic surgeon's office, Kurt Barnett admits this isn't the look he was going for. But for years, the stretched out ear piercing with bright jewelry was part of his individual style.
I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I loved the way it looked, the attention, everything like that. But just as for work, it didn't work.
It didn't work because he had trouble putting on his safety mask. So he is headed to surgery to get the large holes closed up.
I've seen patients who are really surprised that you don't just take the spacer out and it goes back to normal.
Now, to get this look takes a lot of work and time, over months, even years. Now, the most common method starts with a piercing like this. Then slowly over time, you change the jewelry size from smaller to larger, essentially stretching out the hole till you get the desired look.
When I take mine out, I still
Piercer
have
Nick Logue says he is getting more people all the time wanting the large holes. But people shouldn't start stretching before they stop to think.
We try to tell them that, this is a life decision. Be aware that later on this could come back to you, depending on how large you go as well and how properly you stretch in everyone's individual tissue.
Back at the clinic, it's back to normal for Barnett.
So what I've done is I've taken out the majority of it. Now I'm sort of just tweaking it a little bit to give it a nicer shape.
Dr. Khanna says she is doing an increasing number of these surgeries because people who stretched their ears when they were younger have now changed their minds.
All right. And that, my friends, is it.
45 minutes and $1,700 later, the hole is gone.
I'm really shocked that I actually have lobes again. Normal looking lobes.
And back.
So what started as a simple hole in his ear ended up as a big hole in his pocket. Renee Filipponi, CBC News, Toronto.
Come around this side.